Hello, ladies and gentlemen. I am on a completely new account. Now, some of you may be aware of this account because, my last two streams have been on it. But for those who aren't, I got really bored, right? Now, this boredom came from me having no issues clearing this game's endgame, and so that was boring to me, right? So I thought, there's a free Don Hung PT who is still claimable. There's a free Sparkle. Free Golden Token is also still going. It's a new version. Why not have a little nostalgia, right? For those who don't know, at the beginning of version 3, I actually made multiple accounts and speedran clearing the endgame within one patch multiple times, right? Or at least one patch's time span. And that is exactly what I'm doing on this account again, now in 4.0, because I'm just bored, right? So, for anyone curious, the goal of this account is to pick up Ashvale and run him with buff Sparkle, maybe a Golden Token May or someone else, I don't know, maybe Pela, right, with Don Hung PT, and then a Sparksy with Yao Guang, with God knows who and God knows what sustain, right? Now, yes, this sounds a little scuffed because it just is scuffed. It's something I'm trying to quickly make to be able to clear endgame content. If this were about going to 4.2, this would make and work a lot better, because then I'd just be able to pull Silverwolf SP and run Yao Guang Sparksy as sub DPS and support without needing buff Sparkle that much. However, that's not the case. I'm probably going to try and clear it during 4.1, so we'll see how that goes, right? However, the one thing that's very important that I needed to get out of the way was Yao Guang, because yes, for those who don't know, Yao Guang is a bigger jump for Sparksy as compared to buff Sparkle by an actual pretty significant amount. So I did get Yao Guang recently at 50 pity early. Beautiful, right? Now, of course, I don't do rerolls here. If I got unlucky, fuck it. It is what it is. However, I ended up getting lucky, which is always the best part of all of this. So, I got a Yao Guang early. Sparksy's definitely going to be guaranteed because this is a new account. I got access to hundreds of fucking pulls, and the same goes for Asheville, right? I can make my life easier by getting something like E1 Asheville and this other shit. However, I doubt I'll need that for clearing endgame content. However, maybe I will, who knows. Really, the biggest issue when it comes to trying to speed run clearing endgame content with a new account, it isn't getting the pulls for characters, because you can speedrun that if you have the time on your hands, no matter what, guaranteed. The problem is actually leveling up your characters, leveling them up fast enough, and then also within that week or two you have left after hitting Trailblaze 60, use all your energy you saved up on relics, and then hope you have decent relic RNG that isn't complete shit, so you can actually run all your teams semi-well against the endgame, right? So we will see how this ends up going. Now, when I say endgame, I will, get this out of the way. No, I'm not talking about fucking AA, right? There is zero chance I could do a AA clear with in only one patch's time period with those characters and relics and needing to get to this level, right? It's already hard enough and annoying enough to build 2 teams. It'd be even more annoying to build 3 teams. I'm not saying it isn't possible. It probably is if you get lucky enough and grind so insanely hard enough to the point where you can maybe afford the current dot team, and then you could also get Sparksy, and then you could also get Asheville. But I don't want to do all that shit, right? I'm not trying to kill myself over here in game, right? So with that being said, I am on a new account, grinding, challenging myself to clear endgame as quick as possible on it, and the 2 DPSs I'm going for, temporarily are going to be Sparksy and Asheville. And before anyone asks, oh my god, Gabby, you have so many accounts. One, I'm barely logging into 2 of my other HSR accounts. And 3, I am probably going to quit this shit, right? The second I am done clearing endgame content on this account and I finish the challenge, I will probably drop it. Now, no, I'm not going to give you guys this account because some people have already asked this. This isn't actually a new account. It's just on a server on the same account I have my monorem account on, right, which is my main one. So no, I'm not going to be giving any of you guys this account. I'm going to be keeping it just in case, you know. I mean, it is a new account. Its access to Jades is fucking bountiful. If I ever want to get a future character, if I ever want to come back to it for whatever reason for more challenge content, that's what it's going to be for. Let me know your guys' thoughts down in the comments. Hope you have a great day. Hope you have a great night. Peace out.